now that you've gotten all your data collected, it's time to build our line plot. So you are in the right place to learn how. When you go back to Minecraft, it usually will load up this screen because it pauses it for you and you'll have to click resume game. So here we are, we've collected all of our data and things like that, and we're gonna go over here. Let's check out these signs. Man, what are all those black things? I just don't understand what they are. Look at this. Stand on the yellow carpet to take your screenshot of the line plot. This is the very end. You stand right there. It's like you're a photographer. All right. So you came over here and you talked to Mr. Hutch number 3, and here you are. Notice the blackboard. It says talk to Mr. Hutch and get the directions. Well, that's what we're doing. Good job. A diamond block represents a javelin throw. So understand that. In a line plots are actually X's instead of blocks, but you'll get the point. And what you're going to do is you're going to use those blocks to represent an X, and an X is a javelin. The X is, oh, excuse me, Mr. Cow. An X is a person or a thing. It's something that you're actually representing. In this case, it's a javelin throw and how far that was. So we're going to make sure we take a screenshot of your finished product and so on. But let's go ahead. You are looking at Mr. Hutch number 3. Now it's time to plot your data. You are watching the directions. It's time to click blocks to get your materials. When I click blocks, it's going to sort of wipe out my inventory and give me a whole bunch of diamond blocks and a pickaxe in case I make a mistake. It's sort of like your eraser. Okay? Now I'm going to go over here, and this is where I'm going to plot my information. So you need to go back to this and look at your data, or even look at your data on your paper that maybe you wrote down as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to start on your explain everything document, and we're going to build it on the worksheet first. This is how it'll look. Grab your pencil with the ink, and we're going to record our data. Now zeros count because we have to record every javelin throw. That's the whole point. A javelin, if you look here, a javelin equals an X. Okay. All right. So how many zeros did I get? I'm just going to go down the line. Okay, and I'm going to put an X here. Your X's need to be the same size as each other. So this is 0. My next one, I'm going to check it off as I go. I scored a 1/2. That's right here. Okay. I scored a 1 whole. That's right here. I scored a 1 1/4. And so you would do this according to your data. Okay, I'm just showing you the process. And another and another. So I have 3 total. Notice my X's are the same size. I have a 1 3/4 and a 1 3/4. So I'm going to do 2 X's to represent those javelins. So what are the X's? A javelin. All right, now I do have another 0. That was my last throw because I couldn't find it. And there we go. And I'm actually going to adjust that a little bit because I made that X a little bit big. I want my X's to almost be like a bar graph where the 2 is the same height as the other 2s. This shouldn't be abnormal like that. All right, so this is a line plot. This is what it looks like. You have a number line with X's that represent something, okay? So let's pause our worksheet, and I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do back in Minecraft. We need to officially build this. Hello, person, you'll have to wait. Sorry, I got a phone call. All right, so back over to Minecraft. Again, it paused and it'll make us resume. So resume game, and here we go. We're gonna now represent this with blocks. You're gonna wanna fly by double tapping your jump button so that you can maneuver around. I'm gonna click on the block of diamond or the diamond block. And remember, I had 2 zeros that I represented, okay? I have a 1/2, okay, so one of those. Let's go over to, I have no 3/4. Ooh, I have a 1, so I'm gonna do that. Let's slide over to 1 1/4. 1, 2, and let's fly up a little higher. I had 3 of those. And let's go down to 1 3/4. Sounds like someone's building something, my goodness. What is that? It's obnoxious. And then I did not score any 2s, unfortunately, but I did have 2 of those 1 3/4 blocks. Now what I would do is back up and make sure you have how many you should. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things, and I did throw 9 javelins, so that makes sense. I have all of my data. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Let's pretend that you made a mistake and you accidentally put one there, you would just hit your diamond pickaxe and hold your finger on there and get rid of that, okay? Oh, I know what the noise is. It's my barriers that I put in there for you. All right, and then we'll just collect that block. There we go. All right, so there is my line plot. I've made it exactly according to my data. If we do a quick look back at your worksheet, you can see it looks just like my worksheet if I just double click like that to see. So everything's how it needs to be. All right, at this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna screenshot this. So let me go down. I'm gonna go back to my yellow carpet here. I'm gonna aim to get this nice picture. Maybe I'll include the word line plot up there. And ready, I'm gonna hold the home button and the power button at the same time and get my screenshot. And there we go. I'm just gonna swipe and let that disappear. I don't need to crop it or anything. What's on the screen is perfect. All right, so now that that's done, we're done with the Minecraft world. At this point, you could mess around, do what you want, see if you can escape. I don't think you can, but you can try. Maybe you can dig under, I don't know. So you can mess around, you can try playing again, or just build a world in here. I don't know. You're not gonna be able to do too much with 55 diamond blocks, but feel free to mess it up or do whatever, or try to destroy things. It's a copy of my world, so it doesn't matter. Just have fun. All right, let's go back to the worksheet. And here we go. Here's how we're gonna finish up the worksheet. Number 6 says add up your score. Remember the red glass is -2, okay? So we're gonna add up all your fractions. So the zeros don't do anything. We have 1/2, but I want to make sure everything is in fourths, okay? So I know that 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4, because if we multiply by 2/2, that's what it makes. So I'm gonna represent that I have 2/4 plus, instead of 1/2 to make it easier, I can make it be 4/4, or I could just add the wholes. So maybe I'll just keep it as a whole, but just make sure it's really big, plus 1 1/4 plus 1 1/4 plus 1 1/4 plus 1 3/4 plus 1 3/4. So this is what I'm going to set up as my work. Okay, now you can just do some mental math here. I'm going to pick a different color. Let's see. Let's do all the holes first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes so far. And then I'm going to pick a different color here. I have 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. I'm just going to keep counting by fourths. Okay, so 4/4, 5/4, 6, 7, 8/4, 9, 10, 11/4. Okay, so 6 holes and 11/4. Now you know how to change that improper to a mixed number. So how many 4/4 is that? 4/4, 8/4. So 2 holes, 9, 10, 11, and 3/4. Add this to my holes over there, and I have a grand total of 8 and 3/4 points. Okay. When you send it in, I'll calculate everyone's scores and I'll create a ranking, and we'll see who got the most points that didn't cheat. All right, so that's your job. However you want to do mental math to add all that up, just make sure you have your work in that space and you're all set. All right, now your very, very last step here is to take a screenshot here. So we're gonna, or put your screenshot here. So we're gonna hit the plus, click existing image up there. Here's recents, and there's my screenshot that I did, and I'm gonna hit done, and I'm going to, that's not right, undo. I must not have added that correctly. Hit recents, there we go. All right, let's make it the size that we want it, really teeny, and then hit done. Okay, that's really odd that it's doing that. I don't know why it's making it that size. Something's not right. All right, so your last step is to insert your screenshot. We're gonna hit the plus, the insert button on the top left there, hit existing image, click recent, select your screenshot that you did. Now there's a glitch. You should be able to just hit done and maybe yours works. Mine was not working. So on the far left, you're gonna have to click the little, it's like a square, looks like this sorta. It's a crop button. You can see it's highlighted right now, and just drag maybe from right here and show your image. I'm gonna show the whole thing there. For some reason, cropping it makes it take the whole thing. The other one wasn't working. And then hit apply in the top right, and then hit done, and it'll add it, and you can take your fingers and pinch and add that screenshot to your page. It's probably not gonna stay then when you move this, and that'll be annoying to you. So let me just teach you about this real quick. If you hit the inspector button on the far bottom of the toolbar on Explain Everything, it's the little box with an eye in it. That's the inspector. And then you can click the picture that you have. Make sure you're in the edit tab, pick the picture and click the document, and everything will like highlight up, and then hit group, which is the circles right under edit, and it'll group them together. Now you can see it's all one. All right, so what you'll do then is you'll back that out. You're gonna screenshot that for me and pull that up, do an official crop like normal, zoop, 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 and then save, hit done, save to photos, and then send this to me in Class Dojo. At this point, have a blast on Minecraft, exploring, playing. It is free to you using Minecraft for Education through June, I believe. So have fun with it. All right, I'll see you later.